Hi guys, welcome back to this amazing channel. If you're new here, my name is Muriel. I am a content creator based in Nairobi. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always showing up for me. I really appreciate it. And if you're new here, thank you so much for also clicking in, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and also share with your friends. So here is my daughter's hair. She's 4 years old. We've been growing her hair using these natural remedies, and I'm telling you, her hair has really improved. Please try and use these natural remedies and just see how your hair will improve. I'm going to put a before photo of her hair here, and so that you guys can just see how much her hair has improved. So on today's video, we're going to make a very natural remedy for your hair to make your hair grow longer, to prevent dandruff, and so many other scalp issues. So what you're seeing here right now is just the results of this treatment that I used. We used this treatment for 3 weeks, and I was so impressed on how her hair had really grown and the thickness that was coming out, and her hair was just healthy generally. Like if you compare the growth plus the rest of the hair, it had really changed, and I was so happy. I was so impressed. And these 3 ingredients are the best. Let me tell you, I combined the best 3 ingredients, and I wanted to see how much change I would find. So we're going to use 3 ingredients. Our first ingredient is rosemary leaves. Our second ingredient is fenugreek seeds, which are very easy to find. You can go in any supermarket near you and you will find these seeds. And our third ingredient is bay leaves. As for me, I use the dry bay leaves. So these are our 3 ingredients. So our first ingredient, which is rosemary leaves. Rosemary leaves helps reduce scalp irritation. It helps when it comes to growing your hair longer, which is the most important part about this particular herb. It also reduces itching. It also increases hair volume, and you can also use this to have or increase your hair volume. And it also helps the hair follicles wake up by just promoting blood circulation in the scalp. And as you all know, this is the most important thing when it comes to growing your hair longer. And our second ingredient, which is fenugreek seeds. Fenugreek seeds are very important when it comes to growing your hair longer, when it comes to fighting dandruffs, when it comes to reducing hair fall, when it comes to preventing premature graying of hair. Fenugreek seeds also add shine to your hair. Also, studies have been done between men, also in men and also women between the age of 30 to 67 of age, which really showed a positive effect on the hair health and also the volume. So fenugreek seeds is a very important ingredient when it comes to growing your hair longer. I also drink fenugreek seeds. This is just my water. I soak in the fenugreek seeds with hot water, and then I drink, because it reduces the sugar levels in your body. And our next ingredient, which is bay leaves. Bay leaves is a natural conditioner. The antioxidants and the antibacterial properties found in them helps to reduce and cool your scalp. They reduce dandruffs, and also you can use these bay leaves. You can make bay leaves water and just rinse your hair with the water, which will control and prevent dandruffs. And they also make sure that your hair is clean and healthy. You can use the dry ones or the fresh ones, it doesn't matter. They also act as tonic to your hair, which also prevents dandruff. So this particular herb is very important also when it comes to growing your hair. That is why I decided to use it for this particular treatment, and I'd like to share it with you. So what you're going to do first, you're going to take our rosemary leaves. Make sure you pick just the amount that you want, but not too much. It depends with the amount of treatment you want to make. So as for me, this is what I used. But you have to make sure that your rosemary leaves are very clean, because you don't know when they were packing whether they were clean or not. Just make sure you clean your rosemary leaves very well, whether you have plucked them from your own garden or whether you bought them from the local store or the supermarket. Just make sure you clean your rosemary very well, because you don't want any germs going to your scalp. So this is just me cleaning the rosemary and just making sure that it is clean, And what I'm going to do next, I'm going to dry them. I'm just going to look for a clean cloth, which I am going to use to make sure that I dry them out. So this is my clean cloth. Make sure it's clean and just try and dry them out. Whether you are making, especially for those who want to make the rosemary oil, which I have it in one of the videos. I'll be putting it on the description box. You guys can go and see how I make rosemary oil out of these rosemary leaves, which are very beneficial to your hair, especially for those who are suffering from itchy scalp, if you want to grow your hair longer, and if you want volume on your hair, if you want your hair to grow, yeah, with a lot of, a healthy, healthy hair. I have a video here and I'm going to put it on my description box. So next one, I'm just going to get out the leaves. I'm going to just get the leaves out. That's what I'm doing right now. So our rosemary is ready. As you can see, our rosemary is ready. And then I'm going to get now my fenugreek seeds. Here they are. Those are my fenugreek seeds. And then I'm going to get a clean jar. Just make sure your jar is clean. So here I have all my ingredients that I want to use today. I'm going to get a clean jar. Make sure your jar is clean. You can even disinfect it if you have to, because we do not want to have something that will later on affect our hair. So this is my clean jar. It is dry. And make sure you get a jar that has, the lid, just to make sure that you're going to tighten the lid after every ingredient has gone in. So first things first, this one first of all, I'm going to add the rosemary leaves first. You're going to put the rosemary leaves first. And guys, please make sure you watch this video up to the end. Like this video, comment. Please give me a comment. Just tell me how you found the video. How was it for you? Okay. So next, I'm going to add my bay leaves. I'm not going to use a lot of bay leaves. I'm only going to use 3. It's enough. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to break them just into, some tiny pieces, not too tiny, but I'm just going to fold them and then I'm going to put them into the jar. Okay, and then next on, I'm going to add my fenugreek seeds. Fenugreek seeds also contain a lot of beneficial minerals that are beneficial for hair growth, like copper, iron, zinc, calcium, and many other minerals that are really, really beneficial for your hair growth. So I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of fenugreek seeds, okay? And I love fenugreek seeds because they also contain nicotinic acid, which also increase hair growth, and potassium, which prevents undesirable graying of hair. So this is how it looks like. And then what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to boil water. Make sure your water is not too hot, but just make sure you boil your water. Your water should be hot, but not not too hot. And then you're going to add to this, to the ingredients. Sorry guys, that was my daughter. So I'm just pouring all the water into the jar, not all of it, but just make sure your jar is full. So this is how it looks like. The rosemary and the bay leaves are on top, and the fenugreeks are at the bottom. So I'm going to cover it. Make sure you cover it very tightly. Make sure no air is passing through. Let it stay like that. And you're going to keep this in a dark place for at least 48 hours. I would have done it for a longer time, but I decided to use this. For this video, I kept it for 48 hours before using it. So this is how it looks like. This is how it is before storing it. So this is 48 hours later. This is how it looks like. As you can see, the color has really changed. The fenugreek seeds have increased in size, and also the bubbles. It is a good sign, okay? So this is how it looks like. I'm loving how it looks like. I really love this treatment, and it is the easiest treatment you can make. And make sure you store this treatment in the fridge. Make sure you do not leave it out. If you're going to make too much, just make sure you store them in the fridge. So you guys, look at the color of that water. So every nutrient now is in the water, in this water. And this is what you are going to use to grow our hair longer and thicker and healthier, guys. Please make these treatments and let me know how they work for you. And comment down below and tell me where you're watching me from. Please, if you've watched this video up to this point, kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like the video and also comment down below and tell me how it works for you and how you found the video and how or where you come from. I really want to know where my viewers come from. Thank you so much, guys, for also the support that you've been giving me. I really appreciate it. So next on, I'm just going to sieve the treatment. Look at the color of that treatment. I'm really happy. So this is how it looks like. I am so happy. I am so happy. This treatment is really good for your hair. And also don't forget to perform a patch test before using these treatments. Just to do a patch test to be sure so that it doesn't affect your hair in any way. So this here is my daughter. I just actually pulled her away from cartoon, so she was really not resting, but I wanted to show you guys how to use it. So this is how you're going to use it. You're just going to spray it on your hair, and then you're going to use any oil that you have. As for me, I used my cloves oil, which also I have the video, and I'll be putting it on the description box if you want to watch it. So I'm just going to spray this treatment around her hair, and then later on I'll use my oil to just seal in the moisture. So this is me. Just make sure you give your head a good massage. And thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. So this here is my cloves oil. This is what I used to just seal in the moisture. I did not use too much of it because my daughter was also very restless. She wanted to go back to play. But I wanted to just show